So I'm Jacob, and I did my scenario on major muscles and exercises. And I already know someone's going to mention the words being backwards, so I'm just going to say that now. The camera only does them one way. It's the only thing I can really do, but that's not the point. The point is what I'm doing it about, and that's major muscles and exercises. Starting off, major muscles obviously are like the most important muscles that do the most work for the body, and they're split really into two groups, upper body and lower body, to really divide them so they can be like better organized, I guess. And then with them being the most important, they're gonna have to be the most exercised and most worked, which is how I decided to tie these together. Starting off, we're just gonna go straight to workouts and exercising these muscles. And really, there's an idea that you're supposed to do it the same amount or consistently for each group. So really, it is like that's how you're supposed to do it, so you can have an even workout. Or else, in the long run, one part will be overworked, one part will be underworked. They'll just work against each other. So, one thing I suggest is to make sure that you have a full body or each group consistently. An example how most personal trainers even suggest it is that you find a day a week to spend on each group. One being chest, back, arms, core and abs, lower body, and then full body, which is 6 days. And they expect you to do each one of those one day a week, because then you have one day to rest the muscles so that they can strengthen themselves and you can do it again the next week. An easy way that is suggested to be able to do this is to pick a number to each one of those and then put one of those numbers on each day of the week for a month. So then you'll have Mondays will all be chest, Tuesdays will all be back, and so on, to have it better organized to keep you more consistent and more on task for working out. And then the second thing that is suggested by trainers is to have a specific workout plan, or at least a layout, so you're not just going into a gym, working out, throwing weights around, having no idea what you're going to do, and just doing it for fun. And then with making workout plans, it is like we'll just cut it out because I don't know what I'm saying. So then with the workout plan, you're supposed to have an idea of what you're going to do going into a gym. One being what you're going to do for each group, for each day, knowing how much you're actually going to do. Mine being, I actually already have made one, which I'm going to have down beneath in the description, that you guys can actually see one, like an example of one, and you need to have one for each body part, one being arms, one being chest, one being core, one being back, one being lower body, and one being full body. And you have an idea of what you're going to do and specific workouts that are best, and with that, there are specific workouts that are best, given as a suggestion for each one of those groups, which I'm going to have in this part of the PowerPoint in the description below if you want to check that out. I don't know if you do. And then second thing with exercising is preventing injury, which there's actually many steps to doing that people don't actually think of. So I have some of them right here, some of them obvious, some of them aren't really expected to be as known as they're saying. So number one that's expected is to have a personal trainer. Really, it's just you need anyone else with you that's going to work out with you to make sure you're going to be safe. Like, I don't even use a trainer. I use my brother's. Or that also goes with having a spotter if you're doing workouts, to make sure someone's watching you and make sure you don't get hurt. And then second one, that's just more of the obvious one, is being warmed up, stretching before and after workouts to keep from injury of muscles. A third step that is suggested is starting off slow and building up to a bigger weight, bigger workout, because you'll see people that go in, biggest workout they can, start off and get hurt that ways. So it's like, and get hurt that ways. So it's expected that you start off slow, build up bigger, so you can have more effective, less dangerous workout. And fourth is another obvious one, is dressing properly, like not wearing hoods or strings whenever you're working out so it doesn't get caught in anything, no risk of injury. And then the fifth one is having a cool down after workouts. Instead of going straight from a hard workout to completely stopping, try going from a workout like a run, so you're running, and go do a walk afterwards to keep the muscles from going from completely working to completely stop working, because that's how you injure them. Sixth is another obvious one, having a day of rest and sleep to rebuild the muscles, or else they're not going to be able to strengthen themselves, and then you'll just keep on weakening the muscles instead of actually building them, leading to injury. And then the seventh one is actually one that most people think otherwise of, is don't work out on an empty stomach. Most people are expected that you should eat after you work out, because then you have something to fill you up afterwards, but you're actually supposed to eat before you work out, or else you're burning calories when you work out. But if you don't eat beforehand, then you're burning calories that you don't have, which is going to injure the body. And really, that sums most of it up for major muscles and exercises. So I'm Jacob D'Apollonia, and that's my scenario.